Students, good evening. Online students, am I audible, students? Online students, my dear students, please respond. Am I audible? Okay, let's start the discussion. Okay, students, thank you. Now I'm going to start with the most important topic, which is going on continuing from the last 3-4 days onwards. Very shortly, we are entering into the coding, and let's going to continue the process. Previously, we already had a discussion related to features of Python programming. Already, we completed the most important concept called what? Simple. Platform independent language, dynamically typed, interpreted. These are the most important, which I was already completed. I hope you people also might be attended this session. Okay. Now it is time to see to enter into the further. I'm going to enter into where freeware and open source, and next is called what? High level. This I am going to explain. So let's start with freeware and open source, and next I will start with another part of it, freeware and open source, and next I will start with another kind of thing, a robust. What is that? Next, high level I will start, and these are very easy because these are a little important. These are most important. Come in, ma. These are most important, which I already gave a detailed explanation for you. Okay. Now, let me start with freeware and open source. Good. Students, in this class, any new students are today available? New students only today who are available. New members, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 members. Okay. In this, any CSC students? In this 7 members, any CSC? Only one girl is CSC. Any new students CSC? Huh? Only one girl is CSC. Fine. Okay. Boys, no CSC. Okay. You already might be gave hint also. Girls did not give any hint because girls knows that I don't ask any question. Boys already gave hint to you. So you will ask who is CSC. By mistake, don't raise the hand. You will ask one danger questions. That time you will get problem. If you don't want to disappoint, don't raise your hands. They said already, correct? Now I will ask question to girl. I did not ask any time, but today I want to ask. Ready to answer? Answering. Okay. Now you are looking very bold, ma. I really appreciate you because she stand up. That is, I like it. The way she stand up, I feel much bold. I like that boldness. Good. Whether you answer or not, that is immaterial. Definitely you'll answer wrong, no doubt in that. Right. What is OS? Very good. What is CPU? Very good. What is DBMS? Very good. What is HTTP? Don't know. You know, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. You know? Okay, next, last. What is ALU? Very good. That means, okay, ma, sit down, no problem. Don't feel. After so many years, I'm asking this question to girls. So girls answered. Of course, students don't feel it because my nature is talking to my students very freely. Openly, I'll speak because I want to share your knowledge. So, students, not only you, what I'm seeing from my 26 years of experience, I'm a Java expert, but last 10 years onwards, I'm dealing with Python. To whomever I ask, any sort of things like that, they'll say only full forms. They don't tell any subject. They don't tell any subject. They'll tell only full forms. Because of full forms, will we get job? No. Then why you said full forms? Yes. So student is always like a white paper. Student is always white paper. I believe like that. You are good, but the trainer who is training is very important. Correct or not? If I train you so perfectly, you never answer full forms. So you'll answer only subject. Suppose I said OS. Did I explain the OS or not? What is OS? If anybody asks, don't tell full form. Any faculty says full form, don't join. 100% you don't join. You join only when they show practically in the class. This is my advice. I already said. Please apply that first on my class. I said, dear students, don't worry. This I already know that, but just a testing here and there. I tested in 2024, 2023, 2025 also full forms only will come. Now, my dear students, don't feel. If I ask any question, will you feel? Feel, feel. What do you feel? I should not answer full forms. I should answer subject, practical answers. Like that you feel. Okay, na? Right. Because I want to train you all-round developer. Batting, bowling, fielding. I want to make you everything. That's my task. Okay, students. Let us start freeware and open source. What do you mean by freeware? What do you mean by open source? I just want to discuss. Carefully follow, guys. And this is only for your awareness purpose. I'm talking about freeware. And later I will go to one more. Students, those who are new members in my class, already the admin has given some links for you. The admin has given some sort of links. The notes link also he has given it. My dear students, all of you must, these are the links. This is a day which is going on. First 2 days, first day, I said, what is the full stack development? Second and third days, I said real-time applications of Python. And the fourth day, important, this is an important day. There I said historical development of Python, how to download Python, versions of Python. I said listen video on day number 4. Day number 5, 6, 7, 8, I am discussing about these features. In the day number 5, 6, 7, 8 so far, I discussed about these 4 points. And even if you don't listen those classes, no problem at all. Because I did not start the programming. Programming I'll start on Monday. Because in these 2 days, I will complete the rest of the features. Because in the Monday programming, I'll start from 0 level. 0 level onwards, I'll start. In the 0 level programming, once again, these features will come. These features will come, modules will come, garbage collector will come, everything will come. There I will return, there I will talk once again what these features I will tell in the middle of the classes. So when I am discussing the features of the subject, a student need not to feel that anything already completed, whether I will understand or not. That type of intention don't have students. Myself only will tell that join in next batch. Because in the first 1 week, classes will go on coming. And in the next coming Monday, only programming will start. You can happily attend these classes. Even you need not attend previous classes. Even if you attend from today also, no problem. Even any friends are there coming from Monday, coming Monday also they can attend. No problem. But after Monday, if anybody come late, that difficult for them to understand. Okay, na? Shall I start the topic? Right. Come to the point back. Freeware and open source. What do you mean by freeware? What do you mean by open source? I just want to discuss. Carefully try to understand. For everything, expect practical reason from me. And moreover, students, one more point I want to say. A plus B whole square, if anybody says, everybody who is sitting in my class, he will tell formulas. Correct? You know formula? How? A square plus 2ab plus b square. That's fine. And nobody will bother about formula. They will bother about what? Your proof. Geometric proof they will expect. Will you prove it? Come on, open. Don't move like that. Will you prove or not? That is what I want. If you say like that, interviewer will say like this. Don't know signals. You open your mouth, feel free. No internal marks here. Fight with subject. Correct. Debate is important. Then only you can improve your skills, my dear students. Anybody knows formulas, they won't get a job. You need what? Proof. That is what is your career building. Correct. So I will explain all proof level subject, internals of the subject I will explain. See, Rutik is an extra intelligence అంటారు దీన్ని. In Telugu, it is called Ati Telivi అంటారు దీన్ని. This is called extra intelligence. This is what people are going down. And openly I will speak. I never feel also. Because if I say that, A plus B whole square, this is what, extra intelligent students will say A plus B into A plus B. A plus B into A plus B is equal to A plus B whole square. Like how they will think 5 square is equal to what? 5 into 5. This is what is their innocency. When he is saying, I'm remembering my intermediate days. 1 minute I will tell and I will move forward. 1 minute only I will take your valuable time. Because Rutik are some student. And of course, you should not feel also because you are my students. I can suggest anything. I can guide you. Overall, together, I want to release you as a finished product. That is my intention. In middle of it, lot of industry experiences I'll tell. Lot of motivational things I'll sell. Finally, my intention is to inject the code in your brain. When I was in intermediate first year, trigonometry is a dangerous subject. When trigonometric book is opening, I'll fear a lot. One day, and I was from, any student is from Prakasam district, Ongul, and there I was a student of SSN, intermediate SSN college. There, I was an intermediate student. There, we have very beautiful maths faculties there. You will teach like anything. Even stone also will melt and flow. Like that, he will teach. One day, a very senior person that time he is having 65 years when we were the students. He written one day one theorem. Since Rutik said that A plus B into A plus B is called A plus B whole square, one small incident I am remembering. My teacher said in intermediate level, some theorem, trigonometric theorem, sin square theta plus cos square theta minus that this etc. prove that is equal to 0. Very big theorem, prove that is equal to 0. 9 o'clock class started. He started solution. According to that formula, this formula, so many formulas he applied. After 1 hour, he got equal to 0. He got it. After so many formulas he applied, equal to 0. I'm having tension. 1 hour onwards, Sir is proving. Which formula? Sir is having experience, he will prove it. We don't know anything. I'm feeling tension. If this question is coming in exam point of view, how to remember these formulas? Then I got a tension. And that day is always very serious in the class. That my maths teacher is my inspiration also. That day his mood is very good. He asked a question to the students. Do you have any doubt? He asked. Actually, don't ask a doubt because he's having confidence. What? Anything you teach, everybody will understand. That is his experience. That time he's having 40 years experience. That was his experience. That day, he asked closely speaking, much happy mood he is asked immediately. Do you have any doubt? One student asked, my colleague, hostel mate asked, he's a very funny student. If you are crying also, if you make a joke, he will laugh also. He said, he raised his hand. So immediately asked a question. Sir, 9 o'clock onwards, 1 hour is equal to 0 finally came. Sir, not able to remember formula properly. I'm getting one thought, sir. Sir, difficult to remember. I'm getting one small solution in my brain. Can I say? Tell, he said. He said, tell. Sir, instead of doing this many formulas, don't be serious. You need to get, this is a joke I felt that day. Multiply this entire thing with 0, sir. Multiply this entire equation with 0 is equal to 0 coming. Why to have this formula, that formula, so many formulas, 1 hour onwards, waste of time. Multiply the entire equation with 0 is equal to 0 is coming. Sir got, 300 BP, he got it. He said immediately, come here. He went there. He took his duster. He beat like anything that day. Hostel means what? You are in full control only. That day, we felt all of a sudden like we felt that he beat it to us only. Actually, his question is very genuine doubt. But all of a sudden, what happens? He bet. He did not give reason also. He said finally, if anybody multiply like that, your marks is multiplied with zero, he said. Correct answer. Correct. Question is correct now. That's why mathematics doesn't have the proof. Who is having the proof? Computer science is having the proof. Whether mathematics having the proof or not, I don't know. But when you come to computer science, definitely there is a proof that I will show you in the class. Okay, students? And thank you for listening this lecture, my personal incident. Now I'm going to. Students, now I'm going to start with the freeware and what? I will move to the further. So go to the, now I'm going to enter. All of a sudden, I went to this place. Freeware. Dear students, if any language is said to be freeware, is said to be freeware, if and only if, IFF means if and only if. Any language is said to be freeware, if and only if it is, if and only if it is downloaded, downloaded, downloaded freely from where? Official source. Official source. And dear students, as I said already to you, Python is one of the freeware which is downloaded freely from which source? www.python.org. That you can listen from the video number 4. There I shown you how to download the Python software. Understand, students? If Java is downloading freely without paying a single NP, that is going to be called as what? Freeware. If Python is downloading freely without paying a single NP, that is the non-commercial part, which is called what? Freeware. Who is providing these freewares? Non-commercial organizations. I said about the PSF. Already I said about the PSF. That I already shown you in my class. If you just think about it, in the getting started with the Python, in the day number 4, history of Python, versions of Python, downloading process of Python, installation process of Python, history of Python, versions of Python. I said how many versions? Downloading process of Python, I said. To hear, to listen about what I explained, you listen about day number 4. The offline students who want the videos, you contact the admin, they will forward these things and listen day number 4. It is more than enough. And if possible, listen this part also. Keep the video in 1.5x listen speed, and you can complete it in one day only, that entire thing. Now I am going to come to the point back to this freeware. Go to the official source, students. Now I'm going to, now I forget. Tell me the source. Everybody speak out first. www.python.org. It is an official source of Python software to download or not? First speak, ma. Please speak, all of you. I'll take care about your high-end career. Speak out first. Don't sit quiet and calm. This is called an interface and downloads and applications of Python. I already explained. Now downloads Python 3.12.3, which is called the latest version of Python. If we come to view full downloads, I said the industry is using this, I said, because they are secured. And this is called what? Latest one. This is known as what? Under bug fixing stage. And this is 3.13 is called pre-release, which is going to be 2024 October. This is called planned. Are you able to follow, students? Right. And these are PEPs. I'm going to explain Python enhancement proposals. When you go to any big companies, they will ask you, what are the PEPs in 3.12? PEPs means what? Python enhancement proposal. Your full form. Your favorite answer. What are the PEPs? What are the new feature is available in that programmatically? I'm explaining in the class. So every part of it, new features are available. Those new features you need to understand. Suppose if I'm taking an interview, I'll ask what is the difference between 3.8 and 3.9, 3.9 and 3.10, 3.11 and 3.12. What is the difference? Generally, students are learning Python. Of course, most of them are there in my class only. Suppose if anybody is missing, you take any student other than my student, ask what is the versions of Python. They don't know. For example, you take it, C language. You studied C language. Which version of C language you learned? Don't know. Why you don't know? Our sir did not explain. Why sir did not explain? Sir don't know. Because their sir did not explain. Correct now? If sir knows, sir will definitely explain because every sir want to win the heart of the student only. Correct or not? That is the one. So anyhow, and I already said the historical Python version history also I said. Python version history also I said. In the classroom, Python version history also I said. See this now carefully. In this Wikipedia, there is a Wikipedia history of Python. I already shown this documentation. He is the father of Python called Guido van Rossum. And under that, a beautiful diagram I was shown to you. This is called what, students? 1.x. This is 1.x. And next is called, this is 2.x version. And next is called 3. Under that, see, this is a older version. This is a older version, still maintaining. 3.12 is the latest version. And 3.13 is called what? Feature version and preview version. This part I explained in the day number 4 video. These type of softwares are freely to download. That's why Python is which one? Freeware. It is a general knowledge. If anybody comes to know that, what is the meaning of that? So I will go to this place, downloads. You click on downloads, Python 3.12. The moment when you click on that, it will be downloaded, either go up or it is coming down to this place. Click on that and I shown you the downloading process. Now downloading started. Python is getting downloaded. The same procedure was already explained in the day number 4 also. Once it is downloaded, it will come to downloads option. Double click on that. It will be installing. I already shown the installation procedure also in the class. I removed my existing software. I uninstalled my existing software. I shown the installation procedure also very clearly. So full downloading completing. Go to the downloads option here. See this now. Python 3.1 download. This one copy in the bracket 1. Already I was downloaded. Second time you are downloading. If I double click on that, it will be installing. Are you following, students? Yes. So tell me. So I'm writing here. Now I'm writing here Python programming language. Python programming language is what? Freeware. Because we can download. We can download Python freely. From where? Freely from where? www.python.org. Python.org. So don't think that interviewer will ask this question, what is freeware? No interviewer will ask, for your additional knowledge. Licensed software, freeware. Licensed software means what? You have to buy from the source. Microsoft, you take it. Microsoft products are licensed softwares. You have to download, you have to get it from official source. Are you getting? Now the biggest question is, do you have any doubt up to here? No doubt. Now biggest question, which I'm explaining in the classroom also. Sir, you said freeware. Now my question is, sir, Python people, PSF people, and Guido van Rossum developed this Python for so many years together. 1980 implementation, 1989, 1991 officially released. So much of research and development done. So much of team is worked on that. So much of money invested on that. When they are giving freely, how those people are getting money? How the people are making profits? Correct or not? Then what is your answer? Correct or not? If I'm giving my software freely, how can I get money? That is the one more general knowledge point of view. In middle of my sessions, I will explain freeware kind of things, how they are making profits. I will explain one small article for you, one small workshop like concept I will explain so that you will understand how freeware providers are getting the income for their company development. Did you understand? At this point of time, don't think about that commercial aspect. You think about what is freeware. Did you understand, students? Well, now I'm entering into the open source. Java is a freeware. Python is a freeware, which you can download directly like this. Now I'm going to say open source. About open source, I'm going to tell. What is open source? I will write after 2 minutes. Once you download Python software is having one standard name. We are talking Python, Python, Python. Java, Java, Java. Actual name of Python is what you know? The original name of Python is C Python. The standard name of Python, I'm writing the second point. First point, I will write what is open source. The standard name of what? Python programming language is what? C Python. My dear students, please remember what is the standard name of Python? When you are talking Python, when you are using Python in data science, when you are using Python in machine learning, when you are using Python in deep learning, when you are using Python in IoT, when you are using Python in data analytics, when you are using Python in analysis, when you are using in business analytics, as on today, MBA people are learning business analytics, which are going to be very much useful. Infosys is having a big team of business analytics, which is having very demanding in jobs in software field. That means Python is a crucial role is playing over there. That is what I am covering in my Python only. Data science for Python, Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib is a business analytics modules they are. I'm discussing almost 60 days about that data analytics module as a part of your nominal fees of Python only. If you join any business analytics of any company, see their curriculum, observe my Python curriculum, even 20% is not suitable to my course. My course is 80% more content than anybody else. You observe it. Don't believe my words. Observe the content. Take the content and watch it in front of your eyes. Then you decide. Now come to the standard name of Python programming language is what? C Python. My dear students, this is C Python. Once you download the Python, which is known as what? C Python here. Then after downloading the C Python, provided by what? Here I am writing, provided by what? Provided by non-commercial organization, non-commercial organization, non-commercial organization called what? PSF, Python Software Foundation. Python Software Foundation in the bracket PSF. Python Software Foundation. C Python provided by non-commercial organization called what? Python Software Foundation. This company provided. Do you know, students, after downloading the C Python by PSF Foundation, lot of company people, many company vendors, many software company vendors, or many, I'll write it, software companies, many software companies came forward, came forward, came forward and customized, customized. Which one is customized? Standard Python. Customized what? Standard Python. Standard Python. What is the standard Python called? C Python. Customized the standard Python. I am writing, students. Customized the standard Python. Why they customized? For developing in-house tools. In-house tools. Those who are working in real time, they will come to know. Infosys, you take it. They have their own in-house tools are there. Those tools are not present in IBM. IBM tools are not present in some other companies. Every company will have their own in-house tools for performance measuring, for testing their complexities, time complexities, space complexities, for releasing the projects is concerned. for releasing their workloads is concerned. They have their own type of what project schedules is concerned. They have their own in-house tools. Are you able to understand? So many software companies came forward and customized the standard Python, that is C Python, for developing of in-house tools. And the customized versions of C Python are called customized versions of what? C Python, which is developed by what? Software companies, are called Python distributions, we can call. Python distributions. Python distributions we can call, are called Python distributions. This is also one of the FAQ in companies. What are the various Python distributions? Are you able to follow? I'm going to tell you some of the Python distributions. Some of the Python distributions are I'm writing some of them for your knowledge purpose. There are so many are there. What are that? First I'm writing JPython. JPython. It is also known as what? Jython we can call. And you don't ask me, sir, can I learn Jython? Jython is not everywhere. It is available what everywhere? Python only available. So this Jython is used for, which purpose I'm writing, guys? Used for developing, I'm writing, used for running, guys. Used for running Java-based applications. Java-based applications. You are writing the code in Java only, but I can run that Java applications by using which distribution? Jython. This is a special software customized from which version? C Python. That this is a customized versions of which one? C Python. That's why it is known as what? Python distribution. What is the use of this distribution? To run which application? Java. Next is called what? Iron Python. Iron Python. It is also known as what? IPython. Running C#.NET based applications. C#.NET based applications. C#.NET based application. C# is also one of the Microsoft language. To run that C#.NET applications, we are using what? IPython or what? Iron Python. Are you able to follow, students? Similarly, there is one more thing called MicroPython. MicroPython. This is called what? Don't add your word. MPython, ZPython, don't add, because students are very danger, including me also. When sir says something, we will add our own spicy. That's why additionals will come in exams. You will write 24 additionals, you will write. Actually, you read 24 answers, huh? No, you will write 1 or 2 answers. You will add the same answer to everything only. And you are the great in writing examinations. I am also great. You are also great. Who gave that knowledge? God is created. Superpower is created. You don't feel it. Because middle of it, I will tell you something like that. You just memorize, feel happy. But in industry, when you go, nobody will conduct exams. Will they conduct exam? They will directly give what? They will directly give like this. Look at. So we'll go for what? Hacker rank login. Hacker rank login. I'll log in my account. I'll log in my account. Username and password. I'll go for this. Username and password. I'll go to this place. So here I will write it. Here I am writing. Say here. This is going to be the total world is running on this place only. Coming to this place. Here I'm going to take up. So coming to this place. Here I'm going to take up Python here. Python here. These are the challenges. These are all the things I solved it. I'm a 5-star graded. I'm a 5-star gold rated dashboard member of hacker ranking. This you see, solved. All these things I used to solve. See that All these things are solved. When I click on that, you see what is happening. This type of question will come in the exam. In MNCs, they will conduct this. No student can solve it. NIT, IIT, Triple IT, you see their coding standards, they will explain from here only. Dear students, open your eyes. You are not from IIT, not from Triple IT, not from NIT. We are from normal engineering colleges. Am I correct? Normal engineering colleges, what you did, you know better than me. But this is a time to, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm blaming your quality. That's all. Whoever it might be, the damage happened. I'm just worrying about your quality. That quality of the subject I'm explaining, I'm saying. This type of code, I just want to write it. This is a task they will give directly. To understand the task itself, it takes a lot of time for you. You won't understand this English also. This will come only through the faculty who has industry knowledge, who is much familiar with what Python real-time projects. I already shown in the day one, 700 questions I prepared. All of them are from here only. And now it is very danger. It is looking when I start explaining sets and everything now, you'll feel what this is a set related concept. It is going to be set related concept. In my class, when you come back to this, my dear students, most wonderful. If you come to my data types, beginning only, you are going to under that you see here. Under that you see what is the concept set. When I come to set, when you come to set, see set concept. Properties of set, concept I am explaining, examples you see, examples you see. Not only that, you see predefined functions in set. See that number of examples. See the examples, how many examples I am discussing here. Why I'm showing all these things in the middle. If anybody missing my concept, you need to. Not only that, you go for what? Your mathematics. Venn diagrams is there or not? Venn diagrams, just to open it and see this. This type of problems I want to solve. Venn diagrams, mathematics. That is what the question is available. This is a problem statement of functions. Problem statement. This is a PayPal question. PayPal is the biggest company. These are the questions are coming. With what concept? Bitwise operators. Anybody studied in CSC? That bitwise plus or minus you studied. Bitwise operators, no faculty will explain except me. See, all those things. With bitwise operators, I'm explaining. These are only the questions in hacker ranking examples only. Why I'm showing? Don't feel that Sari is showing this. These are because I am explaining more perfectly. Nothing wrong in showing what I am explaining. Correct or not? So that student will have hopes are increasing. Yes, this is a place to get the job. Correct, my dear students? Yes. So think positively and understand me and move forward. MicroPython used for developing. This is used for developing. Very shortly, I am entering into the coding on Monday itself. I set the place. In these 2 days, these features will be over. Used for developing what applications? Used for developing microcontroller applications. Microcontroller applications. Microcontroller applications. And these things you might be studied in your ECE. ECE. Any ECE students here? Nobody will raise. Okay, girls will raise because they understand. Sir will not ask questions. Boys, nobody will raise. You see, who is MBA? Nobody will raise. Who is degree? Also, nobody will raise. This is what you are fearing a lot. I will make you to work like anything. If I ask who is MCA, no, you won't raise. Why? Direct question I will ask you. Why unnecessarily? Keeping quiet is a good, but don't do that. Who is EC? Last and final. Okay, girls are raising. Boys, no, sir, you will take your gun directly, sir. That's the problem. No problem, students. Microcontroller application. And students will understand what question you will ask also. What I will ask, what are the uses of microcontroller? I will ask. Will you answer? No. No problem, students. Nothing to bother about all these things. Next, one more I'm going to write it. Stackless Python. Stackless Python. Stackless Python is used for what? Used to develop concurrency based applications. Concurrency based applications. What is the concurrency based applications? Even in the class, I'm telling you take IRCTC project, Redbus, Abibus, multi-threading concept. See, students, My dear students, why I'm showing all these things? Because I want to show you this. Bank transactions, you see, banking transactions, ATM application, you see. See, go to my place. Go to my place. In that, you see, multi-threading is a beautiful topic. I'm going to explain here. You see, reservation concept. Reservation concept I'm going to explain. Here I'm going to take reservation concept, reservation application, how an application will be reserved. With the functional programming, with object-oriented programming, I'm going to explain all these things. Banking environment applications, these are all object-oriented programming related things. All those things I'm going to explain in the class. Multi-threading, wonderful topic. Product-based companies only will use. Deadlocks concept, which you studied in OS. Deadlocks concept, I'm going to discuss. In my index, you see, index, functional programming, deadlock occurrence, thread synchronization, ultimate content. This is the content why I'm showing, because if by mistake, if you miss it, you have to ask other institute people, sir, where is this topic in your brochure? Some institute people shown this. Where is the topic in your brochure? Yes or no? If the brochure is there, I have to explain compulsory. Not normally with programming, I'm showing. So I'm giving alert to the students because no student should lose the money. That is my intention. You should be careful enough. That is my intention. Okay, students. Like that, there are so many number of what Python distributions are there. Now I will write it, show you. I will write one small code over there. Now I will show you Python distributions. Search, go to Google. Go to Google. Are you following, ma? This type of examples I am going to do. This is called competitive programming. Addition of two numbers, subtraction of two numbers. These are all called 1947. Our grandfathers learned that programming. If you learn, equal to your grandfather only. You don't learn such things. Learn this type of programming. You appreciate the people who teach this. I am the one only I will teach. Go. I am going to take up. Here I am writing Python distributions. Click on that. Let me log out my things. Here I will log out. So I'll say here. So come out of that. So I'll say here. So come to this place. Here I'll close this now. Okay. Come to this python.org. Recognize some of the Python distributions. Open that in new window and see, my dear students. So many number of Python distributions. You may get a doubt. Sir, shall I learn this kind of things? No need, no need. Just for your knowledge sake, I'm giving. Active Python, Anaconda Python, Chinese Python. You go on coming down. See, students, stackless Python, Tiny Python, Win Python, and Python implementations, embedded Python. Come on here, stackless Python, Python, here W Python, Falcon Python, Micro Python, Circuit Python, Iron Python, Jython, Python. See how many number of Pythons are there. JPython, Python in Java for Java platforms. Are able to follow? Iron Python for C#.NET applications. These are all called what, students? Python distributions. Don't remember anything. Just remember this for your idea purpose. Understand? So what is open source? A open source software is one which allows the vendors to customize for development of their in-house tools. Is called open source. Open source software is one which allows the third-party vendors, software vendors, to customize for their in-house tools development is called what? Open source. These are all industry terminology. Is Java is the open source? Yes. Is C#.NET is the open source? No. C#.NET is not a open source. This is a licensed software. All licensed softwares are not open sources. All freewares are what? Open source. Once if I am giving freely downloadable, you can customize also. Yes or no? So come to that. If open source softwares are those, I am writing open source softwares are those which allows the vendors, which allows the software vendors to customize. You have to use the technical words to customize the original software, To customize the original software for developing, what? For developing, so I'm writing for developing in-house tools, in-house tools, in-house tools in that companies. This is called what open source. It is an official definition I gave it. What is freeware? What is open source? And what is an example of open source language? Python is one of the open source language because I already written it here. So don't think that freeware and open source, both of them are same. I hope students, you understand me. Online students, can you please customize means what? Changing. Customize. Some student, Navaneet Rao is asking, customize meaning, sir. You are buying a dress from the shop. And what you will do? You will do alteration or not? If it is not suitable to your size or something, you will do alteration or not? What is that is called? Customization. You will buy the bike or not? You will go for what? Handle down, seat is this much. You will do your own customization or not? You are arranging your own extra accessories to that. That is called what? Customizing. Did you understand the meaning of it? Yes, students. Good. Now coming to the point of it, this is related to which kind of feature? Freeware and open source. Freeware and open source. Now I am talking about high level. Shall I move to the high level? Yes. What is Python? Python is one of the simple, platform independent, dynamically typed, interpreted, freeware and open source language. Like everybody, Python is a general purpose language. That, this, etc. If you say, they will ask you what is meant by general purpose. What is meant by general purpose? Meaningless answers, no. Simple. How it is simple? Yes, I am ready. Because my sir already said what is simple. What is simple? I already made you to understand. Because beginning days, I'll take ample of time. What is simple? I explained. What is platform independent? I already explained. Beautiful explanation I gave. And I already gave you what is interpreted. I already explained a lot. I already explained yesterday diagrammatic representation of what? Interpretation. Interpretation diagram. What is Python compiler? What is bytecode? What is PVM? How it works internally? I already explained in yesterday's class. If you listen if you listen day number 8, you will get yesterday's class. Understand, students? But only thing is, student will not listen 1 hour video, they won't listen. They will see what? Reels, Insta reels like that. Even in my class, along with my classes, I am doing reels also. Reels means not your reels, not the reels of normal. I am having reels related. See that? Because students, for students to get more and more knowledge, I am doing reels also. What are the reels classes I will show you. Subscribing Naresh IT channel, you will get my reels. So, and see, everybody is very much fond of using the reels. What sir will tell in reels. In reels, I don't tell anything. I'll tell coding only. What coding? Small coding, which are asking in interview point of view. See, my dear students, I'll close my project here. This is a PyCharm I am using to use the reels. See that? Quite interesting. KVR. These are all reels. These are all reels. 24th, recently, this is a code. 21, this is a code. 16th, this is a code. 15th, this is a code. And within 1 minute, I'm telling the code. Much useful or not? Like that, how many reels I already prepared? Almost, this is the first part only. Second part already completed. This is the first part only I'm having. Already this previous one, basic part is completed. Almost 200, 300 reels are there. If I'm a regular student, what I'll do? I'll write this reels code in the separate book, Python reels, separate book. These questions will come in where MCQs in the companies. For that purpose only, we are doing this. See how many things we are doing for a student. In 1 minute, how student can understand, we are doing that. Why? We understand the mindset. 1 hour listening, so time waste. 1 minute I want to understand. 1 minute understanding means first you need to know the subject. Understand or not? Yes, my dear students, come to this point. I'll tell you all these things, how to get it and all those things. Let me move to the further. Why I'm telling all these things is how much efforts to give we are giving to the students, especially from my classes. I'm saying only from my classes. This you need to understand. Anyhow, come on to this point. Here I'm going to enter into the next part is called what? High level I'm entering. What do you mean by high level? I'm going to give you. Students, here I'm going to take high level language I'm going to give you. What do you mean by high level? How it is useful? All those things I want to tell you. In IT, in information technology, we have two types of languages. Two types of languages. They are, they are, directly I will write it. Low level languages. Next is called what? High level languages. High level languages. Two types of languages. Straightforward. What do you mean by low level language? Any kind of instructions which I'm preparing in the program in the form of binary, comma what? Octal and hexadecimal values. Hexadecimal values. That coding is comes under low level. Understand this point? As a part of my subject, I would like to say that binary, octal, hexadecimal are called number systems. The basic science of our subject. Actually, number systems are of four types, which you are already might be aware of it in your beginning of your engineering or degree or whatever it is. Number one, decimal number system, where everybody can understand day-to-day operations will be done with 0 to 9 digits. Anyway, I'm explaining in the class, data science is important. Binary value, binary number system, that is 0 to 1. Octal number system, octal 0 to 7. Hexadecimal number system 0 to 9 and A to F. This is called what? Hexa. And our people can understand what? Our people can understand only decimal number system. What is the default number system? Decimal number system. Mathematics. The people who are selling it out, they are all counting the money, counting the mathematics, everything in the form of what? 0 to 9 combinations only, correct or not? And you also habituated to understand which number system. So any language is giving directly what? Decimal number system. That language is called what? High level language. Now, my question straightforward is, I don't take much time of it. A is equal to 4. B is equal to 7. Now I am writing C is equal to A plus B. What is the answer of C? Come on, quickly. 11. So you said very quickly. Now my question is, A is equal to 0B 10111 000. This is an answer. This is a question I am asking. Try to be careful, students. This is not only Python I am explaining new this feature. It is also there in where? Java also it is available. Now B is equal to 0B 10111 00001. Now I am writing C is equal to A plus B. Can you answer it? Suppose if this question is coming in interview point of view as a question, what is your answer? Option A they will give, option B they will give, option C and option D they will give. What you will do? No negative marking. Definitely will do what? By praying God. Answer B. If luckily it is matching, enjoy. Oh. Students. Now, coming to the point back. So, if you don't know the answer of ABC, quick. If you don't know the answer of ABC, are you remembering that question? Projector will on. Just did you remember that question? A, B, C, D. What you will do? By praying something. Option B. If it is correct, okay. Otherwise, what? Out. MNCs are helping you by giving what? ABCDs. Person like me, I'm against to this MNCs. I'm against to this multiple choice. I always expect to give fill in the blank. Fill in the blank. If I give fill in the blank, what you will do? Pen also will not go there. Why? Don't know. Don't know. Answer don't know. Then how can you? I am going to explain how to convert which data? Binary data to what? Decimal data. Binary to decimal. With the coding, I am going to explain. With the coding. Where are you explaining, sir? In the fundamental data types. In the data types part. In the fundamental data type. I am going to explain here into data type. Under that number systems here, decimal number system, binary number system, examples, you see octal number system, syntaxes, examples, hexadecimal values and everything I am going to show you. With the calculations also, with the mathematics calculation, see, mathematics calculation, decimal to binary, mathematics also, mathematics to computer science. This is the speciality. Sir, how to do it? Come to the subject directly. Go to the Python environment. Go to the Python environment. Try to see. Now I'm going to take up. Go to the place. Here I'm going to write it. Come on now. A is equal to 0B 100. B is equal to 0B 101. C is equal to what? A plus B. I'm going to say answer is called what? 9 is an answer. 9 is an answer. How you know, sir, 9? Because I know the calculation of this. I know the calculation of binary to that. I am calculating in my mind. Directly, I'm saying the answer for you. Such a calculation I am telling in the class also for you also. Are you following me? So, now I'm going to say print of A. What is the value of A? 4. Print of B. What is the answer of B? 5. 5 plus 4 is what? That means even though I represented the data in the form of low level bits called binary, my values are coming in the form of what? My values are coming in the form of what? Decimal. Decimal is called what? High level language. So low level languages are automatically converted into what? High level. That's why Python is which language? It's not only that. You may ask a question, sir, can I convert this 4 into binary? Yes. There is a function called what? Bin of 4, 0B100. Bin of 5, value called 0B101. So Python is a language automatically converted low level into high level. Programmatically can convert high level values into what? Low level. This coding I am explaining in the class. Not only that, A is equal to 0O. 0O means what? Octal. Now I am saying 1, 3. 1, 3. Print of what? A. This is the one MCQ. What is an answer now? It is 11. It is 11. Sir, how 11 is coming? This is an octal representation. That octal is automatically converted into what? Equivalent to decimal number system. How to convert it? Mathematical I will explain. Programmatical I will explain. See students, octa of 11 is equal to what? 0 over 13. Are you following students? A is equal to 0 over 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Print of this now. Print of this now. I'm going to say 83. 83. Sir, how you know 83? In my mind, one calculation is going on. If this is coming in MCQs, how to answer it? See any TCS papers, see IBM papers and all MCQs test you see. These are the main questions. See in every website, see in every institute, nobody will cover except me. So, first, sir, how can I know? First, you attend there also, attend my classes also. Then you will come. That is what beginning only I said. Comparison is important. Course content comparison is important. Carry this message to every student. Now, octal data by default converted to high level or not? Octal is low level representation. Converted to what? High level representation. It is definitely called what? High level. Next up, A is equal to 0xAC. 0x stands for what? Hexa. Print of what? A. If I write this question in the MCQs, what is the answer? You cannot answer. Since I know that, I'm saying 172. 172 is an answer. Sir, how you know 172? So here there is an hexa AC. I am writing here 172. I am writing. Answer is called what? 0x small AC will come. Are you following? Next I am writing A is equal to 0x BEE. 0x BEE. Any B like BEE. This is a very regularly asking question. PayPal question it is. Print off. Print off. 3054. Hex of 3054. 3054. When you learn certain subject now, mind blowing it should be. Answer is like this. 0 A is equal to 0x, A is equal to 0x, 0x. I'm writing 0x. Beer. What is that? Error. Why error? Because hexadecimal contain what? 0 to 9, A to F. R is not there. Are you following? It is an error. What is that? Invalid hexadecimal literal. See guys, A is equal to 0x face. 0x face. 64,000, some change will come. 64,000, some change will come. 64,000 to some 206. This entire calculation you can do it. How? Because I shown one mathematical window. There I am explaining everything for you. Are you following? Hex of what? 64,206. Answer is what? 0x face. Getting students? So my conclusion is, even though I represent my data in where? Binary, octal, hexa, automatically Python will convert into what? Automatically Python will convert into what? Decimal number system. Hence it is known as what? High level. Why decimal system conversion is automatic? Because it is understandable by all end users. Yes or no? All end users. That's why this is going to be by default high level language. And it's not only high level, I can convert decimal value into hexa, decimal value into octal, decimal value into binary also. I used what? 3 functions today. Binoff, octof, hexof. I will explain in detail once again from Monday onwards. Monday onwards programming, different class will start. Are you getting students? Well, students, come on to the point. So I'm going to say Python is which language? High level. How can you answer Python is high level? Even Python is one of the high level language. Even though we represent the data in the form of binary, octal, hexa, which is a low level number systems, automatically converted into the end user understanding number system called a decimal number system. That's why Python is which language? High level language. Can I convert high level data to low level data? Yes. Binoff, octof, hexof. There are functions are there. What the question is coming in interview? Write a Python program which will convert decimal data into binary. And if you see here and there, nothing will come. Learning Python is nothing but learning about modules. Module is a collection of data members, functions, and classes. I already said modules important. Functions you have to learn. How doctor medicine is important. Python programmer, functions important for you. Without learning functions, like your C language, you learned what? While loop, for loop, flow charts you learned. No company will ask that questions. Companies will ask what? Applications. Hacker ranking examples they will ask you. Nobody will bother about your while loop, for loop, for flow chart. Nobody will ask. They will ask in exam only. Company people never bother about it. Whether you know the applications of that or not, they will ask you. Understand, my dear students? Well, students, now I'm going to open one small documentation. My dear students, take care. Now I'm going to take up. Here I'm going to take high-level programming. My dear students, carefully read out. Everybody, in this context, we have 2 types of programming languages. Number 1, low-level programming languages, high-level programming languages. Come on, low-level programming languages. In low-level programming languages, data is always stored in the form of low-level values such as binary data, octal data, hexadecimal data. These number systems are not directly understandable by end users. 0B data, binary, 0x data, hexa, 0O data, octal. Sir, how can I remember? B stands for binary. Blind rule, something is required. X is called what? Hexa. O is called what? Like that. And don't ask me, sir, hexa, H is capital not, because I did, KVR did not design Python. Python designed like that, you need to learn. Correct or not? Yes. Don't get such type of doubts. Why sun rises in east? Such type of doubts you ask me, impossible. Okay now? Right. Come on, high level language. Come on, in these languages, internally, even the Python programmer specifies the data in the form of low-level formats such as binary data, octal data, hexadecimal data. Automatically, Python programming language environment, execution environment converts into high-level data, which is understandable by end users. Hence, Python is one of the high-level programming language. Did you understand? So once you go to an interview, high-level programming, you have to give introduction to the interviewer. Explain. After explaining, immediately open the laptop. Show these examples. When you go to interview, don't go with normal hands. Take laptop, full charging night, open the laptop in front of interviewer. How do you say that Python is high level? Open the laptop. Explain. Immediately code you write. Definitely will see the code. You will really appreciate. Correct? What is the only one way to convince the interviewer? With your coding. If we say hundreds of sentences, I don't believe it. If we say hundreds of stories, I'm not ready to listen. I'm ready to listen only your talent in the coding. NITs, IITs, triple ITs, why the package is so high? Because their coding efforts. Coding makes you intelligent, correct or not? Yes. If you write theory hundreds of pages, nobody will look at you. Coding is important. Such a coding, you need to learn it. Understand, students? Coding, coding, coding. That solves your problem. In intermediate, if you learn only sin theta, cos theta, 6 ratios, you will not qualify in JEE mains. JEE mains to qualify, what is required? So many applications, so many application-based questions you need to solve. Correct or not? So writing exams different, competitive coding spirit is different. Always improve your coding spirit. That is my advice for every student. Understand, students? Well, so today's class, you understood what is Python language. For my satisfaction, Python is one of the simple, platform independent, dynamically typed, interpreted, freeware and open source, high level programming language. Don't butify, understand, and tell to the people. When you go to interview, go with a laptop. Why? To convince the interviewer with your coding skills. If I say side 90, what is side 90, ma? Side 90. 0 na. 1. See that. Side 90, import math. Math dot, sine 90. Sine 90. What is that answer? 0.89. So to whom you will ask now? To whom I should ask? Huh? My intermediate teacher, my 10th class teacher. Then to whom you will ask? What do you say now? One is correct or wrong? Correct. How it is correct? What is an answer now? Java also you type it. Python also you type it. So Java people wrong. Your mathematics teacher wrong. Mathematics are written what? Sin 91. You buttified. Remember, SAR did not shown like this. So what is correct? Python correct? Maths is correct. Now she is fearing a lot. Unnecessarily I came today's class. And don't fear, ma. Don't fear. Just because actually I don't ask to girls, to students. Today I ask, don't feel it. Okay? Are you feeling? Don't feel. Okay? Understand. So, are you following, students? Right. Practical knowledge. How it is coming? I will explain sine series for you. Sine series with a diagram I will explain. Sine series with a data visualization I will explain. With a three-dimensional geometry I will explain. So sine series will be always going to be uniform distribution. And a cos series will be always like that. Always like this. Sine wave, cos wave. You might be studied in physics, maths. Everything you forget, I will explain in matplotlib. Matplotlib I will explain this entire thing. What is trigonometry? First of all, you tell me. Don't know. I will explain in the class. Why trigonometry? What is the use of trigonometry in data science? I'll explain. Okay now? So to all these things to understand perfectly, I need an ample of time. I will explain everything so deeply. So read everything and then come to my classes. And next class tomorrow, I'll complete other kind of features. Tomorrow is a Saturday. And generally, listen my students, all of you. Saturday. especially in training divisions. When Saturday comes, all students will feel that they are software engineers, project leaders, and team leaders. They feel like that. Monday to Friday, they read well, they're listening classes. Saturday, they'll go for weekend celebrations. Friends, this friends. They will go to underground on that day. I put a name. Underground means completely they will go out. Saturday they will be going out. Sunday they will take rest. And Monday you will remember Saturday moments. Monday, if you come to the class, you will not understand the class. So to come to the normal situation, you require only Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4 days you will listen the class. 2 days gone. Because of that, completely course is away. And if you do these 3 Saturdays like that, next Saturday onwards, you will not understand the subject because we go very deep of the subject. If we discuss only up and up and upper layers, now you will follow. But when I go to deep of it, how can you understand? Correct or not? That's why Monday to Saturday classes will be there. You have to attend all the days. Any day if you miss it, you are out of order. That is what in my day one I said. Very sincerely, I said in the class. First day I said by rules and regulations. All students must attend classes punctually. Understand this point? If you go your own underground activities, I'm not responsible. But I said already in the day one only. Yes. So keep in mind and move to the further. So today I made it and tomorrow I'm going to discuss the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 features I will explain. So don't miss my class. If you miss it, what can I do? I can't do anything else. So first of all, you need to have an interest. You have to have in mind, I'm not an IITN. I'm not an NITN. I'm not a triple IT. Then how can I get a job? How can I compete with them with my intelligence of coding only? Why don't you learn that coding in the class, which I'm explaining for you? So keep that in the mind so that you will come to the class. Okay, now I'll stop my class. And tomorrow class, I'll go for finishing these features. Monday, I will start the coding freshly. Any students, who friends are there, tell them to attend the class and let them listen my class. Okay, students, I'll stop my class. Online students, if anybody is having the doubt, you hold on. I'll clarify your doubts. Thank you, students. All the best.
No, Mark, I'm not explaining all the things because if I start all the things, it takes a lot of time. I'll take backbone of Python full stack is Python. I will explain completely. Uh, we will intimate it. Okay. Okay.
Who are in the online? Am I audible, students? Can you please respond once? Okay, students. Amar, my dear student, Amar, put your doubt. I will clarify your doubt. Amar, please. I am unmuting you. You accept the unmute, my dear student. Okay. Next, Srikant. Srikant.
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma.
The sin 90 value 0.8 something వచ్చింది కదా, సేమ్ అదే వాల్యూ ఇస్తే మనకు sin 90 వాల్యూ అంటే లైక్ sin 90 అని వస్తుంది సార్, అంటే వాల్యూ sin 90 లాగా తెచ్చుకోవాలి.
దీన్ని రౌండ్ ఆఫ్ చేస్తామా మామూలుగా. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ దట్ ఆన్సర్ నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను క్లాస్ లో, మీరు డోంట్ ఎగ్జైట్, ఓకేనా? ఐ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్. నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను క్లాస్ లో. యాక్చువల్ వాల్యూ ఇస్ దిస్ వన్. వై వీ నీడ్ టు రౌండ్ ఇట్ ఐ విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ ఇన్ ద క్లాస్. ఒరిజినల్ వాల్యూ తీసుకోవాలి ఎప్పుడు కూడా మనం, సరేనా?
ఓకే సార్. అండ్ ఇంకోటి డౌట్ సార్, సార్ మీరు నోట్స్ ఇస్తున్నారు కదా, మీరు ఆ రోజు అన్నారు నోట్స్ లా ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకోవాలి అని.
No need to prepare. I am only notes means I am uploading these notes. You write down in your copy.
సో క్లాస్ జరిగేటప్పుడు జస్ట్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్
No.
పెట్టి సరిపోతుంది అంతే.
Listen it. You
Okay.
listen full concentration. Listen. When I upload the notes, you download this document and write as it is in your original copy for your reference. Okay, no?
అంటే త్రూఅవుట్ ద కోర్స్ ఇంతే కదా సార్?
Yes. Daily you need to do like that. Okay, no?
ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
Right. Next, Sucharita. P. Sucharita.
Hi, sir.
Sucharita, tell me, ma.
That like yesterday we discussed like a memory where the code is compiled into bytecode and then it is interpreted to machine code. So
Yes,
is
ma.
bytecode is like a platform independence are here.
Yes.
Okay, so like again machine code is like a
OS understandable code.
that code, that machine code is again like it's a dependent platform.
Yes, dependent.
PVM is different for each and every platform, sir.
Now that is like Java, like JVM. JVM is
Java.
different and PVM is different. JVM is different, PVM is different.
So the PVM.
What you are saying is like a Java related version.
Yes.
But PVM is different. This bytecode is read by PVM, that is converted into what? Binary code is a common for all OSs or not?
Okay.
That is going to be independent. Here also independent, this also independent.
Okay. So the same binary code, okay, will work in all OS.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, got it, sir. And again, one request, sir.
Tell me, ma.
It is possible then only, otherwise you can ignore, sir. Actually, so after the class, we have this interactive session. So again, you are unmuting and we are we have to accept and we need to ask that question. But my request is sometimes for the working guys, the question may be a simple, but sometimes we need to jump into another calls also. So please, can you allow us all the online students so that we can unmute ourselves and we can ask the question. Is that possible?
See, ma, no. If I do that, if 10 people are unmuting by themselves, it will be a disturbance, na?
After the class, sir. Not in between the class.
Even after the class also, it is a problem. If 10 people are asking at the same time, it's a problem.
Okay.
It's a problem. That's why I only will unmute every student. Okay, no?
Okay, sir. Yeah, okay.
Right.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay. Next, Manu Adav. Manu. Next, one more student, Monica.
Hi, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma.
Could you tell me regarding installation of Python and installation of JDK, sir?
JDK, I am not teaching Java now. So
Okay.
first Python.
Okay.
When I am teaching Java, I used to tell JDK downloading.
Okay, sir.
So already day number 4, I completed Python installation. If you listen the day number 4 video, you will understand, ma.
Okay, sir. In Python installation, we can know www.python.org is
Yes.
installation.
Yes, that already you just go through this day number 4, ma. Once you go to that, you will get complete knowledge. Okay, na?
Sir,
Tell me, ma.
you had said you will send a soft copy notes with Google Drive, sir. When you will
No, I'm sending now. I'm sending this daily Google Drive. Monday onwards, you will get the new link will come. That day
Okay.
only paid students only will be allowed to access my notes. Not
Okay.
everybody.
Okay.
Okay, na?
Sir. Okay. Sir.
Right. Next, another student, Tiwari. Student name Tiwari.
Hi. Hi, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, Tiwari. Please tell.
So my concern today is my first class. Okay.
Okay.
So my concern is that I am having 10 years of experience in network domain with some scripting, but not a scripting with the codings. This
Okay.
is scripting with the tools and apps. Okay.
Mm.
So, but I want to change my domain with the data analyst. Okay.
Excellent.
So, okay. So is it possible I can change my domain easily with this course and all that?
Easily you can do. If you look at my course once, my dear student, you see,
Okay.
and you are already worked in the industry, and for you, you decided to change into analytics. See, this is a
Yes.
Python for data science, and
Okay.
these 3 modules will fulfill your requirement. Because
Right.
I'm explaining this entire thing, 2 months solid explanation I'm giving. 2 months I'm explaining this entire module for
Okay.
data analytics, data analysis, with the
Okay.
data visualization also.
Okay.
This will give you a lot of, in the present world, this is a business analytics engineer, data engineer, data analytics engineer, business intelligence engineer. These are the roles what my students are working already after learning this topic.
Okay. Okay. Because I was in fear that after 10 years experience, I can do the switch or not. That's why.
You easily you can do. And one more advantage for you is you already you are in the working domain, and it is
Yes.
so easy to switch over, because only
Yes.
thing is you have to understand the coding here. You will understand the domain knowledge of the industry, and you will easily starts working on it.
Yes. Okay.
And it is
Fine.
easy for you to switch over.
Okay. So one more thing. So
Yeah.
it's module 1 is enough for me, or I have to go with all the modules?
One thing I'll tell you, because when you are working on this module 1, and you need to know database also.
Yes. Right.
MySQL and
Right.
MongoDB also required for you.
Yeah. Okay.
And one more thing, what I'm saying is,
Hmm.
while you are learning these 2 modules anyhow,
Okay.
generally every student of Python should learn about tools also, tools.
Right.
This
Correct.
testing methodologies,
Correct.
like a Google platform, these things
Yes.
also you need. See, when you are learning 3 things required, and if you want to look at another career as a web developer, if you want, you can go for second alternative, plan B also you can execute.
Okay.
So
Okay. This
this,
will be plan B for me
yeah,
for the
plan
future
B for you.
reference.
Yes, for 2
Okay.
ends, two things you are having. So
Good.
obviously, as on today, for extra awareness, UI tools also required. So I
Correct.
feel that this is more preferable for most of the job seekers now at present.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Right,
Okay.
right, Tiwari. Take care.
Thank.
Next student is T. Vani. Vani. Vani,
1 minute, sir.
tell me, ma.
ఇప్పుడు సి మ్యాథ్ కి డిఫరెన్స్ ఏంటి సార్?
Math will contain general mathematical functions like normal mathematical functions like sine, trigonometric functions, inverse trigonometric functions, hyperbolic trigonometric functions, inverse hyperbolic trigonometric functions. And next is called, it is going to contain statistics related kind of functions, but not containing complex operations related functions. When I go to C math, complex number related operations will be done. Complex related thing like square root of negative number. Generally in our mathematics, it is called 5i. We will write it. In Python, 5j will come, where j is equal to square root of -1. So complex related operations will come in the module called C math. Okay, Vani?
అంటే అకార్డింగ్లీ మనం అవి మాడ్యూల్ మనం కాల్ చేసుకొని చేసుకోవాలా సార్ అట్లా?
అంతే కదమ్మా, అంతే కదా. As a doctor, డిపెండ్స్ ఆన్ ద పేషెంట్ ప్రాబ్లమ్, దే విల్ ప్రిస్క్రైబ్ ద టాబ్లెట్స్. కరెక్ట్ ఆర్ నాట్?
Yes.
Same thing. According to the industry requirement, we need to learn the module because you should have the modules knowledge already. Then only you will get that thought. Otherwise, thought will not come now.
అవునవునవును సార్ అది.
Yes.
ఓకే
Okay.
సార్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Right. Next student, Tulasi. Tulasi.
Good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Good. Yeah, audible, Tulasi. Tell me.
Okay, sir. Sir, I want to ask if at the time of teaching, you teach the
Keep your mic little away
also?
from. Keep your mic little away and speak more. It gives some confusion for me.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Now it is audible.
Now tell me.
Sir, at the time of teaching, you teach the extra examples for to describe the features. Is that examples and all that codes are will provide by also to in the note?
I'm giving now. Whatever the examples I put it, I'm showing this in the example part. I'm showing. Again, that coding examples will come in the coding part. From Monday onwards, it will be coming once again to you.
Okay, sir. So one more question.
Tell
By
me.
completing the first module, can I go for as a fresher? Can I join in a company as a Python developer or anything
No,
else required?
no. I'm telling to you, if you want to go for as a Python developer, you need to learn this all the modules because any kind of main technology require some supporting tools support also. Main programming thing required, supporting tools also required. That's why multiple skill sets you have to learn it. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right. Okay. Now, Navneet Rao. Navneet Rao. Navneet Rao. Navneet Rao. Next. Ali. My dear student Ali.
Hi, good morning, good evening, everyone. So I have one question. So, you showed us like that the hacker, like that portal, like where you have like the multiple tasks and assignments.
Yeah.
So those assignments, like after getting like all this knowledge from you, so you saw like those like very sharp student like the IIT and those students barely they task handle like those tasks.
Yes.
So how we'll get that confidence we would also be able to do like all those complex Python like the queries? Yes or no?
So that's what I'm saying. Maybe I think you are attending from my class only today or from 2-3 some number of classes onwards.
It's my third day.
Yes,
and,
I think based on my explanation, you might be getting a confidence that you will understand any such type of thing which I'm explaining in the further also. So student can understand very perfectly once the teacher explains so clearly. Am I correct, Ali?
Yes. Yeah.
So
that's
if
the
the
code.
if the student put more efforts to practice it along with the faculty, you will become number one student, correct or not?
Yes.
So might be you got a confidence on my lectures where I shown you the hacker ranking problems and all. I will be explaining in the class with a systematically.
Okay.
So you can compete with any of them. And do one thing today, you see IIT level Python course once. You Google in the today night, any prestigious IIT institute you take it, Python course curriculum of any IIT, you have some IITs in the India or not. You just download that Python course and see my Python course content and then compare. Then you will get the confidence. Okay, na?
Makes sense. Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, Ali?
Okay. Yeah. And I have access to like I just got that access to Google Drive, so it has like all the notes for the previous like for this week
all
and videos too.
Now in middle of it, the voice is breaking.
Sorry, so I'm asking like the like from last 5 days because I joined like three days ago. So like the previous notes or like the videos are available.
It is available. It is available. It is available.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
already it is shared. You just go through it.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Okay, students, take care, all of you. All the best. I hope no more doubts are there. And tomorrow class, don't miss it. I'm going to complete the features tomorrow and don't miss it. Thank you. All the best. Take care, students. Good night.